Hey guys, welcome back to the Pineapple Podcast. This week, Jordan's already cracking up. This week we got Jordan on.
Dude, she's gonna laugh more than Kaylee.
Dude, probably.
Dude.
Dude. So who are you?
Oh, hello, I'm Jordan.
What do you do?
I am a full-time college student.
Where at?
Baylor University. I'm studying political science with a minor in news editorial.
Seems legit. Do you know what you want to do?
I would like to work for a large news company as a political analyst.
CNN?
Possibly.
It's one of
Wait, it cut off.
what a mess I'd be.
Yes,
Okay.
I am aware I would be in
This is
enemy
the only time I
territory.
will allow the Trump soundboard because politics.
I
It just
love
goes
the Trump
together.
soundboard. It's amazing.
It makes things interesting. But
In other news, right?
in other news, what are we talking about?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the same thing.
Oh
you say
yeah.
every week.
So staying on the political train, I don't know if y'all have heard, but Beto lost, and so yeah.
Did you hear that he's might run for president though?
Yeah.
Please
It's like
no.
him, Bernie Sanders, and Joe Biden are like the top three like wanted Democratic nominees for presidential
Okay.
candidate.
You don't know this, but Jeremy says that every single week, so that's why it's like a meme.
Every
now.
single episode.
Hey, that's pretty legit.
Except
Not
usually
every
I like
episode, it's
yell
every
it.
week.
I usually yell it or something, but I'm really tired, honestly.
I couldn't afford a Ted Cruz sign, so I used sticky notes to put it on my dorm window facing the most popular street on campus.
That works. He,
Seems to do
he
that.
cruised his way to victory.
He did.
So,
Cruised his way to victory.
although it was low key closer than I would have liked.
Yeah,
That's
no,
true.
for real.
So, yeah, scoopity skirt skirt.
Scooters. We
Oh, by the way,
strive for those
I'm
cringy
famous for
transitions,
cringy
right?
transitions.
I'm a big fan. Segway.
No Segway scooters.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Although
Oh.
they are made by Segway.
Aren't they?
At least the old ones were. I don't know about the Limes.
Why are we talking about scooters?
Because Jordan said it would be a good topic.
What? Putting all the
Since
blame
for
on
all
me.
you guys that have no idea what we're talking about, in Lubbock we got these electric scooters that are super popular and
And super cheap. They're like
ish.
a couple bucks an hour.
It's like $1 to start riding and then 10 cents every minute. So that's not super cheap.
Oh, those are different than the ones in Dallas.
Yeah,
Maybe I should actually look at these products.
probably.
In
But we
Dallas,
didn't know
you
we
could
were
literally
talking about
ride
it
like $3 for an hour.
Oh dang, that sounds way better.
Well, those are the bikes too, though.
Oh
The bikes are cheaper, I'm guessing. But we don't have bikes yet.
no,
'Cause
we
we're
got
fat
those
Lubbock.
electric scooters, and we used to have a different company, but then the city got really mad and like, hey, you didn't ask permission, even though
They
I
didn't
don't-
need permission.
you don't
They were
really
just
need
mad that they
permission.
weren't. They didn't come up with the money making product.
Yeah, so they like made a deal with tech and had all of the other companies, the first one, had like all their scooters banned and charged a lot of money if they left them somewhere. So,
Yikes.
yeah.
Yep, I feel like we're in Pawnee, Indiana, with these scooters for some reason.
Oh,
They're the Parks and Recs joke.
I didn't get it. 'cause
I
haven't
didn't
seen it.
either.
Okay.
Yeah. Yikes.
Have
I was
you
like,
used-
Well-
Indiana. What?
Wait, Jeremy,
No,
have you
it's a
used-
joke on the show because there's like overweight and stuff, and they all use like scooters and stuff.
Interesting.
Have you used one of the scooters before?
I have not the companies. I've used an electric scooter, but not one of these green ones that tracks you.
Oh,
I'm just
But-
really interested how it works in Lubbock because like it makes sense for a big city, but like Lubbock barely has sidewalks. Like
Yeah.
someone's just gonna like be scooting down
Well,
the highway like
they're
look
really
through
popular on
89.
campus.
It's really tech and LCU. I mean,
and some downtown areas.
yeah.
But you can leave them anywhere. Like we just
Yeah, you
saw
can
some
just
all the
leave
way
'em
over
anywhere.
here. So like I don't know.
I think they're gaining enough traction. Like people are starting to use them. I see a lot of people on tech using them.
Yeah.
I've seen people take them up to Walmart.
Yeah, like people just take them
Put
everywhere.
your
Serious.
groceries onto the
Dude,
side of
my
each
mom took
handle.
a picture. My mom took a picture, and because they were like just 3 people, they were literally just like next to Walmart, just chilling, hanging on the scooter. It was hilarious.
Yeah, there's
Oh
like
my.
2 halves of Lubbock. There's like the super countryside, like the Wolfforth area, and then it's like the city side, like just Milwaukee, and then over to the left. So then you just like got all the scooters from there.
Are you saying cowboys can't ride scooters?
No.
Yee boys.
Anyways, that's more than I've ever wanted to talk about an electric scooter.
Basically.
So, yeah.
The B-I-B-L-E.
Yes,
is
that's the book for me. So, Zach, I have a question for you. No, Zach, I have a statement. I
What's
haven't
the
read this
statement?
yet.
You haven't read it?
Using books to view the Bible through somebody else's lens.
I mean, you mentioned like the Francis Chan stuff. Like that wasn't specifically what I was talking about. I was just like, do you guys use like books as a way to like view the Bible differently? Like when you read somebody else's like autobiography or whatever.
You can go ahead and go first if you.
I'm not like a big fan of that. Like I definitely like using certain commentaries or whatever if I don't understand a full topic, but I'm really wary of reading like the self-help books, especially the ones labeled Christian, just because there's like a lot of room for someone to place value in that when it's not completely true sometimes. And so I'm super careful about that, and I don't particularly enjoy reading like the self-help Christian books because of that reason. Like I feel like if you have questions, you should find your answers in the Bible, and like that doesn't mean you can't seek help elsewhere, but I think you should be really wise about where you place the value in seeking that help. So I'm not a big fan of them, but like I understand how helpful they can be to some people.
The last year and a half, we've read quite a bit of those self-help. Oh wait, y'all can't see me. I use quotation marks. Self-help books.
I think there's a difference between self-help books and the books that we read, though.
Well,
They're
I
like,
don't know like the title, what they're called. What are the books we
Like
read?
introspective kind of Christian books, or
it's like
I don't like
taking
Christian books.
somebody else's experiences and applying them to your life, I guess. I don't know.
interesting.
They're not, I wouldn't consider them self-help books. It's like just learning from other people's
Like
experiences.
personal philosophy? Or just like
No.
autobiography?
Like, we've read books about, like, the terrorist negotiator, you know? I mean, I wouldn't consider that a self-help book. It's just like somebody else's experiences. We take those and everything he's written down and are able to apply them to our lives. I was just specifically talking about, like, the Bible version of those.
Okay, yeah.
So, like, you know, you have pastors and stuff, and they write about all their experiences, you know, like missionaries and stuff. And it's like, hey, that's really cool that I get to read about this. And does it help you personally, like, with your spiritual walk?
I think it's good to read those if it kind of depends on where you are in your faith. If you're kind of like don't know what's going on, then you might not be in your best interest to read those until you kind of really know what you believe and exactly that. But I think it's okay. I read some of those just so I can kind of, you know, when people reference them and talk about them and stuff, then I'll kind of like know what's up.
Yeah.
But still, kind of what Jordan was saying, or I don't know if you said it, but what you alluded to, it's still going back to what the Bible actually says, is like whenever those people are talking about through their lenses or whatever, then I just make sure that what they're saying lines up. Don't necessarily read one of those books and be like, "Hey, I'm following this guy's book. This is how I'm gonna live." But more, if not anything else, then read them just so you can just kind of have like all these different perspectives and kind of know other people's perspectives and just kind of know what's going on.
Yeah, you can see the scope of like, I don't know, it's really easy to fall into your own little bubble of what you believe and all that, and you can see the scope of like not only what you believe but like the Christian mission, like especially in like those missionary books. You can just see how far things have gone through the books. So
it's kind of like the same reason why this summer I read the Quran and all these other religious books. People were like, "Oh, you read the Quran? What's wrong with you?" I'm like, you gotta know what other people are out there believing, and so you'll be able to have an actual conversation with them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
The reason why I love reading them is just like to get other people's perspective on what they think of the Bible and how they implement it into their lives.
yeah.
So, any more comments on that?
I just think you can't defend something until you know the opposite side. Like you have to be able to hear all the voices before you can speak your own. And so that's really important, I think, to be informed. You don't necessarily have to put value in everything, but be informed about it.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Definitely be informed, because if you were having a discussion with someone about this doesn't have to be just like a religious discussion. It can be talking about a product or something, anything, politics, whatever you're talking about, you're going to want that other person to like open their mind and actually listen to what you have to say. But it's kind of like you have to be like that too. You have to be willing to open your mind and listen to what other people have to say. But yeah, I'm hungry.
Let's get some tacos.
Let's talk about it.
Oh.
I
I
stole
was
that.
trying
I
to make
stole
a
that
psych
one.
That's
reference.
not
I
your
stole that
best
one.
line.
Not your best line. Oh,
I did that last
But,
week. Last week we talked about
Yeah, last week we
nachos.
talked about nachos.
And I asked the guest, I'm like, yeah, I used the nacho joke.
It's a good
No,
one.
you did. What do you call
Nacho
nachos
cheese.
that are not yours? Nacho cheese.
Oh yeah, nacho cheese.
For
So,
food this week, we're talking about tacos. In case you didn't catch it,
Crispy or soft?
soft.
crispy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Bruh, what the crap? Dude, I saw this thing on Facebook this last week. Or no, it was on a YouTube video. That's what it was. Even better on Facebook. Then it was the Shrek taco holder.
What?
It was like
Ew.
Shrek's face was holding your tacos, like for crispy tacos.
That's strange.
I really wanted to
Is
get
it just holding it like on the plate or like
It's
when
like
you cook it or
it's like
I'm confused.
yeah, when you like serve, it's like a server
Oh,
thing.
okay.
It's like Shrek's face just uplifting these
Oh
tacos.
my gosh.
I almost ordered one for other Zach.
Oh my gosh.
But
That sounds hilarious.
it was pretty funny.
I would not buy one of those because they're probably like $7 for like a plastic taco holder.
It was like $20.
Do it for
Dang.
the meme, Zach.
Do
For
it,
the
for the-
memes.
do
I
it
do a
just
lot
so you
of
can
things
take
for
that
the
one
memes,
Instagram
okay?
picture. Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
even use Instagram half the time.
Bruh.
Do y'all eat beef tacos, chicken tacos, fish tacos, all the above tacos?
No fish tacos.
Shrimp tacos.
Shrimp tacos. Those are actually pretty good.
tacos.
That was
Interesting.
the only thing I
Is
would
it like
get.
chopped or just like full like
Just
pieces
full
of
shrimp.
That's so
That was
strange.
the only thing I would get at.
In a hard taco?
Yeah.
No, you
gotta
have
go
to-
soft
you have
for
to go
those.
soft.
Oh,
tacos for
okay.
those.
That was the only thing I would get at Abuela Taqueria was their shrimp tacos.
Oh, I love Abuela's taqueria.
Yeah. Okay, so first off, are we gonna go fast food tacos or like more nicer restaurant tacos?
I
Let's
swear,
go fast food
if you
tacos
bring
first.
up Taco Bell.
Okay, we're obviously gonna talk about Taco Bell.
Ah,
However,
The quote.
this video is not about Mexican food products or Tex-Mex products. It's just the tacos. And if I'm like, I'm just gonna go get a taco, then I'm probably not going to Taco Bell to get a
Agreed.
taco.
God
yeah,
bless.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
Taco Bell just to get a taco.
You go there for quesadillas and other stuff. But
Yep.
we're not getting into that today. So
Unless
you don't have to
want
worry.
a
Okay.
Doritos
We
taco
know
shop.
our audience and are avoiding controversy.
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 That was a controversial statement.
So, yeah, we're not going to be hating Apple in this video. We're talking about Taco Bell.
At least not currently.
Not currently. But, alright, so fast food taco, Jordan, where are you going?
Oh, I don't know. What do you consider fast food? Like, because I can
Roses.
get
Has a
to
drive through?
I really do like Roses. I also like Taco Villa, Via, whatever. I don't. I'm trying
I mean,
to
they
think
have
what else.
decent tacos, but they're really expensive.
Oh, I really like Torchy's tacos, although
Oh,
those are not
man.
Mexican food tacos.
Yeah, they're like.
I don't like
Those are like,
Torchy's.
I
yeah,
don't
those
like
are.
Torchy's.
I really love Torchy's, but they're
Well,
queso.
okay, any tacos. It doesn't have to be like Mexican. It can be like
Okay, so probably like any of those three. I don't know. I have to be in the right mood for each one of those. So
You're not just like, I want a taco.
I have
and then
specific
just
taco moods.
taco.
I have
meals.
refined my taco taste.
Oh yeah.
If I'm just going for a taco, nothing fancy, then I'm definitely going to Texas Taco Company.
Oh, I've never been there.
Oh, dude, that place is good. They got good queso.
Mm,
Yeah. On Tuesdays, then they have like $3 tacos.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Seems to do it.
I would definitely do that over Roses.
If I have to, I haven't been to Texas Taco Company.
Yep,
So
it's good.
if I have to go hit up a place for like a fast food taco, it's probably going to be Rosa's.
I love
I
Roses.
like Rosa's tacos a little bit more than Taco Bell tacos. Just like go on Taco Tuesday, I guess. Most of the time when I'm getting hard tacos, they're from home.
The
So,
best.
Yeah, the best tacos.
Okay. So, now, do y'all make tacos at home?
Yeah, we do all the time.
Dude,
Tacos are super easy to make.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you're making real tacos, maybe not. But like for me, like I just get my little pack of taco seasoning and my ground beef, and I just like stir it up and put it in a tortilla.
dude.
It depends on how much effort you want to put into your taco. It's like, okay, do
We
I
usually
want to
put
like
a
fry
decent
up my
amount
own
in.
shells, or do I just
My
want
dad
to do like
always-
the store bought shells?
My
But
dad
even
always
then,
fries
like-
shells.
Dude, those are way better.
He's like almost the only one that eats them, though. I'll eat like one maybe just because he fries them. I'm like, well, that's an extra step, so I'll take it. But
That's a long extra step.
What do
dude,
you eat
potentially
on your
dangerous.
tacos, like with your like,
literally
meat?
everything.
Everything, okay.
Refried,
Except for guac.
dude. Because you put a lot of it. Because I can't get enough guacamole in my taco, so I just have it on the side.
Yeah, that's the one downside about hard tacos. You can't fit everything in them.
Yeah,
No.
that's true.
Hard
Bruh,
I
I
love
just
hard
had-
tacos, but you just can't.
Have
fit
you
it.
ever had Jack in the Box tacos?
What? Jack in the
No.
Box has tacos?
Yeah,
Oh boy.
they
Oh,
are
boy.
something else.
That sounds like
It's
something.
like
Is
a
it good
Greece-
something
it's a
else or
Greece-
bad something else.
Yeah.
People love them. Like they crave. It has this. It's that certain taste. They have like this meaty beanie stuff,
Oh boy.
What?
and then it's just like shredded lettuce, and it's like in their fried greasy shells. For the longest time, then everyone thought it was kangaroo meat.
What?
Because
Dead
that's
serious.
easier than cows.
Yeah, it's like a serious joke. Like there's been so many reports of people thinking it was kangaroo meat.
They
in
ship it in
tacos.
all the way from Australia.
Pretty much. Yeah. We usually, my favorite's like Sunday afternoons after church. We have like taco plates and stuff at home watching football. Those are fun.
Pretty legit.
But now that we're done talking about tacos, we didn't talk about any Supreme tacos like you
Oh.
might get at Taco Bell. However, we do have some news on the company Supreme. Was that a cringy transition?
I think it was pretty cringy. It's good enough. Meets the criteria.
Okay. So, this is what brand? Samsung.
Supreme.
Samsung had an event in Japan or China, I forget. It was a language I couldn't understand.
Oh boy.
And
I'm
so
pretty sure Samsung's not originally from either of those.
well, but they
Samsung,
were
I think,
having an
is-
event there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they have a lot in Japan, but I could be wrong.
Well, they do, but like that's
Probably.
not their
Japan has tech.
country of origin.
No. Anyways, so they're making the announcement that they're gonna collab on a project with Supreme. However,
Supreme branded.
the
Samsung
problem
phones.
is Supreme Samsung. The problem is that there's actually 2 Supreme companies in the world, and it turns out they're rethinking. They said that they're rethinking their negotiation because they were talking to the wrong Supreme company. They were talking to the one that's in New York that sells clothes.
That's pretty funny.
Starts having Samsung fashion.
Basically.
New York Fashion Week.
Dude,
Dude.
I wouldn't put it past Samsung to do something like that because they always do like the craziest.
Samsung is crazy.
Yeah, it's like the Nintendo of like the phone world.
Yeah, we've talked about this before, man.
I know we have, but
Wait,
I'm
I'm
sure Jordan
confused.
doesn't know.
Who is Supreme? Like, what would that do for Samsung?
I
That's a
don't.
very
It's
vague
just like a fashion
company
trend,
name.
like their stuff. Like people just want their stuff. I don't know.
It's like Gucci or something.
Yeah, it's
Basically.
kind of like that. They're just like Supreme branded stuff.
Interesting.
But they were talking to the wrong Supreme.
Yeah, so
Yikes.
It's funny. I took out the sports section in this podcast because there's too many things about sports that irritate me to get into the
What?
podcast.
Kyler Murray.
Jordan, you
Bruh.
can talk about sports because
Dude, no, because
Love-
even that will make me mad.
Why? Why does Kyler Murray make
Because
that?
he's a freaking baseball player.
So was Johnny Manziel, but here we are.
Johnny Manziel is a drug addict who's a third string for Canada.
I know, but at least he played well in college.
What?
Don't fight me on this.
I have no idea what's happening.
I'm emotionally attached to Johnny Manziel's college career.
Good grief.
I don't even know. They're
No,
going at
okay,
it.
Kyler
with, like,
Murray deserves the
sports
Heisman.
now.
And everyone's throwing a hissy fit because Baker Mayfield won it last year, but Kyler Murray is the one who literally like pulled Oklahoma this year. Like Alabama, whatever. Like I'm an Alabama fan, roll tide, but like they're gonna win no matter what. Like they have a lot of moving parts on their team. Kyler Murray, like literally Oklahoma's
I think
fate
she's
rested
putting
on
me to
his
sleep
shoulders.
faster than Reese is.
Oh my gosh! Wait, Reese has put you to sleep?
Reese, no, this guy talked about tech football on our podcast for 30 minutes with himself.
Yikes!
Shout
I'm
out
glad
to
they
Reese.
fired Cliff Kingsbury. I have a lot of
Bruh.
strong opinions about
Okay,
the
I'm
football
about
world.
to add sports section to this
Cliff
podcast.
Kingsbury.
Cliff Kingsbury needed to go
Sports.
a long time ago. But
nah,
then,
everyone's
Jordan.
mad. They said he should have had one more year.
why? He literally has sucked
Well,
since day
because
one.
their point is that he built up their defense, and everyone was injured this year on offense.
I mean, you can always rise from the bottom. Tech had the worst defense in
Yeah,
the
I
nation.
know.
Like, oh, good. Now
But
they're third worst.
honestly, I would rather have his job in California than here in Lubbock.
That's true. No dust
So-
storms there.
Yeah,
I have no idea what's happening. So
dude.
College football.
Oh, speaking about
That's
this
something
this
I
is
don't
actually
do.
funny since we're talking about Supreme and like they got the wrong company names. So last night there was a basketball trade. Okay, I know none of y'all are basketball fans, but there was a trade that went down, and then a couple hours later the NBA was just dotting their I's and T's. Yeah, get it, and so they're going over everything, triple checking the paperwork. And then they found out an error. They were there's this one basketball team has a player has 2 players with the same last name,
Oh,
and so
right.
they thought they were sending one player, and there was a 3-team trade. So there are like 7 or 8 players from 3 teams involved in this trade,
Oh,
and it all
boy.
blew up because of they had the
Oh.
same last name.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
They should get with Samsung and talk about
Yeah, so
making
if
reparations.
you don't learn anything
Yeah,
from
with
this,
Samsung.
if you don't learn anything from this podcast, then
check
learn
your
that
facts.
you should double check names.
Yeah, check out the name before you do business with it.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Unless their name is like Suck Chin or something. There's a
What?
story behind that.
Oh, okay. I'm
It was
just
in
gonna-
this. It was in this book of baby names. And it was like
Seems
this
legit.
Korean name.
Baby names. Oh, I could go off. Did y'all know that people are naming their kids A, B, C, D, E, and they're pronouncing it Absidy? I literally know a kid who's
That was-
named Absidy.
That was like 3 years ago, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's happening. Like
Yeah,
it's a
man.
rising name on the charts.
Yeah.
And there was some, I think it was Southwest employee that was like making fun of it and ended up getting sued by this mother because she was making fun of the child's name. Anyway, okay.
Dude, that's basically the state we live in.
Absidy. Ah!
I don't know, man. How much time were you at for this episode?
20 minutes.
Do you want to keep going or stop here?
Let's finish the tech stuff. I
Oh,
think we
dang.
can. It's not
Alright.
a lot, is it?
So iPhones are currently banned in China.
Oh, wait, what?
Like the ones that before last year's iPhone 10.
They're banned?
Yeah, there's
Why?
like Apple's trying to work around it, but their government's banning them because it doesn't. There's something about like China's code that isn't working. Because like they have this law where you can't like resize pictures. And like
What?
basically they have like this whole law of a whole bunch of like stuff that they can't do like online, and you can do them on the iPhone
So having an iPhone 10 or above is gonna help that.
apparently.
This sounds like a secret deal. Like Apple is
It's really weird.
getting paid like some money, or is paying China some money to be like, all right, we need everyone to upgrade. Got to
Basically.
bring in those extra dollars.
But Apple says it's not a real threat, that they're going to be able to work through it. But it's still a funny headline that's going around.
Yikes.
But we said that we're not going to hate on Apple on this video, this podcast, so we're just going to skip through that one.
I'm pretty
God
sure
bless.
you said that. I can still do it.
Oh, rip.
Fight me, Zach.
So, Verizon bought Yahoo.
Different. What?
Like the whole Yahoo?
Yeah. And
Like
they,
all of Yahoo?
pretty sure.
Like news and everything? Well,
And so they
thereof.
killed Yahoo Messenger in the process.
Seems legit. That needed
Well,
to go.
Because Verizon, a couple years, like 2015, I think, bought AOL.
I didn't know Verizon was so big.
Dude,
I just
Verizon's the
thought they
boss.
had like crappy commercials.
Verizon's commercials?
Yeah.
Verizon is the best
Verizon
phone
has the
company.
best commercials. They're better than AT&T's and like Sprints and stuff.
I don't know. I just remember seeing Verizon
Wow.
commercials and being like,
You
I
know
wanna
what?
die.
You know what commercials
I mean,
bug
at
me?
least you remember them.
Metro PCS has cringy commercials.
I don't know what that is.
Didn't they have like
There's like
good ones
15
during the
Metro
World Cup?
PCSs in Lubbock.
I'm not in Lubbock
It's
anymore.
like, oh, they're all over the world. Like, okay, the first picture Natalie sent me when she went with your sister to New York was a Metro PCS.
What does that stand for? Like, what do they sell? What do they?
They're like, there's a phone company. And they like sell and refurbish electronics and stuff.
Oh,
But they're literally on every corner.
good business to be in nowadays.
I guess so. So yeah, no more Yahoo Messenger. What
Did
are you
anyone
gonna
use
do at
that?
night now, Zach? You can't talk to people on Yahoo Messenger.
Use something else? I don't know.
Very
Kick.
Throwback to like 6th grade.
LOL.
Or no,
What?
not 6th grade, 8th grade.
Yeah, it was 8th grade.
Oh, okay. I totally did not understand what you just said. You're like kick. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't think I put this in, but Google is officially shutting down Google Plus in August of 2019.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What's-
Google Plus is officially getting shut down.
What's Google Plus?
Explain to Jordan.
I
So
am
basically,
clueless.
Google made a social media platform like what, at least 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Dude, you have a Google Plus.
I do?
You do.
You just don't even know about it.
Yeah.
That's heckin' scary.
No, it's because until like 2016.
Is it like Google Photos? Like
No.
the share button?
No.
No.
Okay.
So basically, but no one was really going on their social media site. So then they made this this thing where you couldn't have a Google account or like a YouTube account unless you had Google Plus.
Oh.
And so yeah, so you have a Google Plus
That's why
account
you have to
by
like make a
default.
Gmail
Oh
account.
hey,
to
I'm not
get a
talking
YouTube.
to you, Google.
I think you are though.
She's
I
listening
keep
to us
saying Google.
always.
But
Always.
yeah, so between
Basically.
your Google accounts
It's true.
and your YouTube channels, you got a Google Plus account.
Well, seems
Yep.
legit. Everyone go follow me on Google Plus. I don't know my username because I just found out I had one, but Jordan.
Didn't Allison post on there?
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure she did. That's what
Who
she
was
posted
it?
her
It was
blog-
like
not blog- her
One of the
blogs on.
Conways did, and there was someone else that used Google Plus that moved away.
That's wild.
It was the Tatum
Oh,
Riley, I think. Wait, was that the guy? The
that
boy?
was the girl.
What was the boy's name?
Cole?
Cole. Yeah, he would always talk on Google Plus.
Seems legit.
LOL.
I don't even
But so yeah, well, okay, but the reason why they're shutting it down is because there was a bug that leaked like everyone's data.
know. Oh, for real? So we have,
So
like, another-
I had a social media account I didn't know about and it's been hacked.
Yes.
Basically, Jordan.
Oh
We have
no!
another Mark Zuckerberg incident.
Oh gosh, that's
So-
the worst.
Yeah. Wrapping up the tech news for this episode. You want to read this one, Zach?
The Pixel 3 Lite and Lite XL.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing until you put it on there. I looked it up. Apparently, that like not much has been confirmed yet about it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
still
like some
super new.
renderings and just speculation at this
a
point.
Pixel Lite XL.
Pixel Lite XL.
That's
I
not
don't
the
know if
best
that means-
name.
No, it's not. But Google's not known for their names.
They
They
could've-
literally use their names to make fun of other companies.
Basically, they could
not
have
even
named
kidding.
it like the Pixel R.
Oh,
Oh, I went there. Get it?
No,
The iPhone 10R.
is it an iPhone 10R?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a thing.
I'm still very comfortable with my iPhone 6 Plus.
Dude, that's
so,
my
Good
mom
thing you
has
don't
the
live in
6
China.
Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
good thing you don't live in China.
I know, right? Would
Then
be
they force you
wild.
to upgrade.
So,
I
Or you
know.
could just switch to an Android.
I'll get forced to upgrade either way, but we're not
yeah,
dissing on Apple.
because
so.
of production.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anywho, so that's about
So-
wraps up.
I was just gonna ask, like, what do you
Alright.
think would be different between the XL and not the Lite and the normal? I guess.
Dude, they changed so much in the Pixel 3. I don't even know what you could add to another one. The
It's gonna be
Lite.
smaller, so
It'll
hopefully
be smaller.
I think it'd be cheaper and just
Yeah.
less stuff.
Cheaper. I don't know, man.
I looked it up.
The only problem with the Pixel is there's no expandable storage.
Well, there's not going to be any expandable storage.
I know.
Oh, that's terrible. Wait, how much storage does it come with?
32 gigabytes.
You can't like
The
go past
small
that?
one.
You can go past that. You can.
You
buy,
can't go
you
past
can
that
pay
with your
more.
iPhone.
No, you can. You can buy more. Can you not buy more with that one?
What do
I mean, you
mean
can
buy
pay an
more?
extra $100 to get 64.
100?
I'm not kidding. Yeah, that's how much it costs.
And it's still $300 cheaper than the iPhone 10.
Bruh. That's pretty.
Wait,
pretty
so you can
low.
put a micro SD card in your phone?
I
No.
don't know what those words mean.
Wait, then how do you get
Is that the little
expandable
thing where if I
storage?
get a tack, I can like pull out? No, that's a SIM card. Never mind.
Yeah, that's your SIM card.
It's like
I
a
can,
SIM
we have
card.
like iCloud storage.
We have Google storage.
Yeah.
But still, it's
So you
internal.
can-
Ours is
like-
free though.
I mean, mine's free to an extent, but
I don't know. I like being able to put an SD card in my phone.
I mean, that's pretty cool and all, but since Google just gives me free
Yeah.
storage for my photos, I don't really need a ton of storage. I think 32 gigabytes is like the sweet spot. That should last you like your 3 years that you have your phone.
yikes. I think I have 32 gigs, but I also have 10,000 photos on my phone, so
I
Why don't you
Oh,
delete those?
that'll do it to you. Cause I like them.
Anywho,
I did get Google Photos though. So.
Hey,
She has
you've
Google
come to the good
Photos.
side.
There you go.
Anyway,
So-
I just think it'll probably be like, remember when the iPhone made like the iPhone C or whatever?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be kind of like that. It'll just be a
iPhone
little
C
bit cheaper.
stood for cheap, not color.
I don't know if that's official or
I
not,
don't-
but
Like I said, I don't know.
It was a joke.
that was a joke that like everyone said.
Yeah, everyone said that. But anywho, what is it? Monday?
Is it Monday?
Saturday.
It's Monday.
It's Monday when this podcast goes out.
Oh,
So this
happy
is
Monday, everyone!
Happy Monday.
Podcast
And
inception.
on that note, we'll see the pineapple heads later.
Pineapple Hearts?
I'm a donkey! Shrek!